Hi, Rahul. It has been an underwhelming series for a lot of cricketers, naming Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli, Nitish Kumar Reddy as well. Harshit Rana did step up in the batting innings today, but leaked quite a few runs in the bowling. Let's deep dive right into it. With the first innings, we saw, an exceptional spell from Josh Hazelwood, a seven-over marathon spell where he did not give away anything and he controlled most of the power play. And I think Rohit found it quite difficult to get going. And with the loss of Kohli for a consecutive duck at the Adelaide Oval, where he was supposed to score runs, and now we are hearing retirement rumors. But yeah, despite all that, Rohit sailed through the storm, and then he went on to score a fluent 73. Although he did get out, he was looking set to score a big 130 or a 140 score and take India towards that 300 mark. But yeah, a good partnership between Shreyas and Rohit, and it was good to see Akshar Patel and Harshit Rana amongst the runs, especially Harshit because Gambhir has backed him a lot at number 8, number 9, and finally he came good today. But again, with the ball, it was quite evident that we lack potency. So let's start with the batting first, and then we can move on to the bowling.
Yeah, I think you have covered almost everything in batting. Definitely underwhelming for Shubman Gill and Virat Kohli. It's more sad to see Virat Kohli get out the way he did. Uh, Having said that, Rohit was completely, spot on with his batting. We got to see the old Rohit back in form. Crucial innings by Akshar Patel is what I feel. That was the difference between a power score and an above par score. I thought that that last wicket partnership between Arshdeep and Harshit Rana also helped India quite a lot. It actually saved embarrassment, is what I would say, because India would have been bundled out for 220, 230 maybe. Nothing more than that, but to get above 250 was a very respectable total on that wicket. And again, Hazelwood, full marks to him. I mean, he is a champion when it comes to line and length. There are no two ways about it. He was unfortunately not able to pick many wickets, but still, I think it was a very good performance by Australia
Correct.
with the bowling. Uh, India lacked that firepower, is what I believe, in batting. Maybe Hardik Pandya not being there is causing that problem. I'm not too sure. Probably Rishabh Pant also not being amongst the mix of things. Maybe that is a concern for them going forward. But if you talk about the second innings with the ball as well, we spoke pre-match that you need somebody like a Kuldeep Yadav to pick up those middle wickets. Uh, and again, that Cooper Conley partnership with Mitch Owen, two inexperienced players. Naman, in the second innings, 38 over mark, Australia needed somewhere around 72, 73 in 77 balls or so, and India could have taken match from there. But unfortunately, they were not able to pick wickets.
And let's talk about the lack of potency in the Indian bowling attack. You don't take your spearhead bowler Jasprit Bumrah to conditions that favor his bowling. Rather, you play him for two test matches at home against a very depleted side. Second, Mohammed Shami would now be fit. You don't have him obviously, but again, there is no confirmation whether he'll play the World Cup or not. But we're seeing good progressive signs of him regaining match fitness. He could be in the scheme of things. That is, we'll have to wait and watch. Mohammed Siraj, although he has looked good in the both the outings, but he's not picked up a lot of wickets. If not, I think he's not picked up any wickets. So yeah, with the new ball, you firstly don't pick up wickets. Then Arshdeep, your left-hander is obviously bowling, but he does not have that pace. He bowls at early 130, so it's very really easy to adapt to that kind of bowling. And then again, you don't have Hardik as well, so you can't play Kuldeep Yadav. So yeah, I think the most important player in the Indian white ball setup, apart from Jasprit Bumrah right now, is Hardik, and his absence obviously forces someone like Gautam Gambhir and Ajit Agarkar to fill in a bunch of all-rounders, namely Washington Sundar and Nitish Kumar Reddy. Had this guy been there, Hardik, we could have gotten in Kuldeep, don't you think?
Definitely. I mean, Nitish and Washington being a part of that team, it's quite disappointing. And not seeing Shami make it to the 11 is actually, demoralizing for Shami also
Correct.
at certain levels, because he has done so well for India in the World Cups that he has played in. I mean, it's so controversial, but at the end of the day, as you rightly said, Jasprit Bumrah playing those two test matches, I thought he could have skipped that and played these matches against Australia. And Naman, Australia are not playing at their full strength.
Correct. I
They
mean,
don't have their key players,
yeah,
but still India is not finding a way to win. I mean, the margin of victory may seem small to you, but let me tell you, the second innings Australia were completely dominant.
correct. And I mean, going into the third ODI, there is a very short turnaround time. And obviously, in the batting, obviously, you would want Rohit, Shubman, and Kohli to be back in the runs. And in terms of bowling, you would want bowlers to pick up wickets. But the first thing that you would want from an Indian point of view is win the toss and choose to bowl first. Make use of the conditions up front and then pick up early wickets and restrict Australia to around a 230, 250 sort of a target. Correct.
Right, I think that would be ideal for India. Uh, but see, again, it will be a consolation victory.
Correct.
More disappointed with Virat actually. I'm not sure why, because in the pre series, he had this interview with
Adam
Australian
Gilchrist, yeah.
media, Adam Gilchrist, and he went on to say that he has got that rest, much needed break from cricket, and he will be back with more intense play. But you didn't get to see that, unfortunately. I mean,
The
it's very
intensity, what
contra.
he was talking about was basically taking his gloves in his hand and then waving to the Adelaide crowd.
I mean, it's very controversial, Naman. I know you might not agree to this, but after 2020, I have not seen Virat be Virat.
After
I mean,
23,
there
you
is
can say that 2023, that year, the World Cup year was a bit
the World
different. But
Cup year.
yeah, I
Yeah,
agree,
that's an
completely agree.
exception.
2020, 21, 22, 24, we've not seen the Kohli that we are used to seeing.
So that's been disappointing, and I think India will have to make changes in their lineup because this is not the team that you can take to South Africa for your World Cup. If you're looking to win that cup, you definitely have to bring in changes and be tactically much stronger. I mean, I know you can get defeated in certain games, but there has to be a fight. It
Correct.
cannot be that you're getting defeated comprehensively back to back.
And in terms of India, obviously, with the series obviously being lost, it is about pride, it is about honor, and a lot also rides on Shubman Gill because him being the captain, he has faced two losses to start his captaincy career in ODIs. Something which he was not used to because obviously with the test matches he got a brilliant start. But one thing that was constant when Kohli was the captain and he was like India were winning overseas in South Africa, in Australia, in England was the top three squad runs consistently and went big. When I say went big, that means big hundreds, 130s, 140s, and the other like at least one more person from the top three, at least getting to a 50 or a 60, which sets the platform for the last few overs. So yeah, I think the template for India is pretty clear if they have to win the third match. If you're batting first, maybe Virat should go big.